Did you guys know that you can control your own nervous systems using your breath? Who would have thunk it? You'd think that they would teach that in health class or something. But did you know that your parasympathetic system is your rest and digest? It helps your body heal. It's like the state your body needs in to heal, to digest your food, to just make calm, rational decisions about things, to stay in emotional regulation, and all of these things. You need to be activating your parasympathetic system. That is the opposite of your fight or flight, which is your sympathetic system. So when you talk about fight or flight, you're talking about, like, say something scares you really bad and you feel that adrenaline rush, that like something's about to happen, and you get ready to run or fight, and then you get these rush of chemicals and hormones and all of these things that are in your system. And then what do we do with it? Back in the day, back in tribal times, if a lion would come up and you would get really scared or whatever, fight it or whatever needs to happen. You would either fight it or run, and then that would expel all of those chemicals and all of those adrenalines and all of that energy, that energy, and then the body returns back to its to homeostasis, I think it's called. So what we really want to do is be able to control that system consciously, because you can totally intentionally instigate your fight or flight, and then intentionally instigate your parasympathetic system, and then therefore you can learn. Your body learns that you're in control of it. You will tell it when it's in danger, not some random thought or idea or a paranoia, but your conscious self, the observer, can actually make all of these things happen for yourself. You have the control over that. So you want to stop reacting to every little thing? Learn to engage your parasympathetic system, and you can do that through breathing. If you want, I have sessions available to take you through the whole process of learning to instigate proper breathing techniques so that your body's getting the optimum amount of oxygen for healing, so that way you learn what it feels like to control your nervous system, what it feels like to get yourself into a relax and digest state, what it feels like to get yourself into an activated state, which those are great for when you're gonna work out, or if you're really cold and you need to warm up. Use those. That is what's gonna get that blood rushing and stuff like that, to warm you up and get your muscles warmed up for a workout and things like that. But you don't want that to just happen randomly throughout the day for no reason. So we can teach you how to come up into the sympathetic system and then bring yourself right back down into parasympathetic, bring you back up, bring you back down. And this will give you an immense amount of peace and control over your nervous system, which could literally change the way you live, the way you go outside. I know for myself, the social anxiety is a big aspect. I hadn't left my house in months or a year, like a long time. So learning to instigate my parasympathetic system helped me be able to go out in public again. It's things like that. So you never know what breath can really help you with. I'm telling you pretty much everything. So give me a ring, give me a DM, and let's book a session so that we can start you optimizing your breath